Good morning, happy Monday. Today is Monday, November 11th, and I am your morning witch. So last week I talked about getting back to basics, so let's do that today. So before I get ready for work, I have a couple of cutting boards, wooden cutting boards, that I need to wash, and we're gonna do that properly, because honestly, you don't really want to use soap on your wooden kitchen utensils. You want to use either vinegar or salt and lemon juice to clean them. Now, my preferred way is salt and lemon, but I don't have any fresh lemon right now, so we're going to do vinegar and water. Now, I've gotten all the food particles off of these, and I have given them a preliminary rinsing, and now we're going to wash them with vinegar. I got this vinegar at Aldi because it's super big and Aldi super not expensive. Okay, so the sponge is wet with hot water, and I have grabbed a fresh sponge because my other one is used to clean things that have meat products on them. I'm allergic to meat, so for no contamination, because you should never put raw meat or even cooked meat on your wooden cutting boards because they'll absorb all those germs. Now we're going to put some vinegar on. I am liberally applying the vinegar and then liberally applying the vinegar water mixture. And you can also put this in a spray bottle and spray them down, but I'm from restaurant culture, so that is why I'm doing it this way. And my cutting boards are laying directly in my sink because my sink has just been cleaned and sanitized. I wouldn't normally just put my wet wooden cutting boards in my sink if my sink was full of the germs from doing the dishes, but I just sanitized my sink, so that is why I think it's okay to put that right in there. I don't have lemon, obviously I have salt, but I don't have a fresh lemon right now, so we're just gonna pretend, and I'm gonna show you that you would directly just put salt right on your moist cutting board. You would cut a lemon in half, take your half a lemon on the salt, and you scrub the cutting board with that lemon and salt mixture. This is the best way to clean your cutting boards. It will kill, the lemon and salt will kill the bacteria that's on the cutting board and leave the cutting board clean. Just like the vinegar will. I prefer the lemon and salt because that coarse salt. Now with the fresh sponge, I could have used this side, but I don't know, I don't like that. I don't know what it is. That's not how I do it. My mom taught me with the lemon and salt, and it's just kind of stuck. Plus, again, grew up in the restaurant business. Now we want to pat our wooden cutting boards down to dry, and then let them air dry before we oil them, because you want to oil your wooden kitchen items, such as cutting boards and utensils. Now, we just washed the cutting boards, so I'm not putting oil on them yet. I want them to sit out in the air and air dry a little bit more before I put the oil on. However, before I started this video, I had washed some other dishes, and I have some wooden utensils that we're gonna oil. Okay, so these, you see how dingy they look? Because they need to be oiled, right? So we're gonna oil them, and when we oil our wooden cookware, we need to keep in mind who's going to be eating off of it. So if you prepare food for your dogs, do not use avocado oil or grapeseed oil, because that is, like, dogs are not supposed to have avocados or grapes. So those oils would not be good for something that's going to prepare food for dogs, or that dogs are going to get table scraps of. Use your bare fingers, or you can use a paper towel. I'm going to use a paper towel today because I am getting ready for work, but let's oil some utensils. Now, just like cast iron, which we'll talk about tomorrow, my husband always has us bake our wooden items after we oil them. So right now would be a good time to preheat your oven if you're going to do that. And I mean at a low heat, like 250, 300 degrees, just to help seal in the oil into the wood. And when we say oil, I mean really, I put oil on my paper towel, and I am putting it on the wood. And you can already see the difference where the oil is versus where it's not. The wood has a richer shine as you oil it, and you can see the difference as you do it, and you'll see why it's good for your utensils. Now, I don't know how this translates to bamboo. Because I've seen my husband oil our bamboo instruments, utensils, whatever. But we don't always do it, so I am strictly currently talking about traditional wooden kitchen utensils and cutting boards. Now, if it's wooden and has a coating, I would definitely look into that before oiling it. The coating may prevent the oil from absorbing into the wood, and so you'll just needlessly be making it oily and dirty. With the wood, like the unfinished wood, the oil just absorbs right into it. It will look, after it's fully dry, it'll just look like this. And this. You know, you see it's healthy looking wood. It's got a nice sheen on it. So that is that for taking care of our wooden kitchen utensils and or items today. So have a happy Monday. Now it's time to get out of the kitchen and go work. Happy Monday.